And with that, I'll turn it over to our Lieutenant Governor for her comments.
Thank you, Governor. As the governor said also, I would like to express my thoughts and prayers to our military family, the veterans, and also the families of the Gold Star family who are struggling right now, seeing what's happening in Afghanistan and what happened in the airport. And I have seen some posts of some of our military family and also some of our veterans who are struggling with what's happening. So our thoughts are with you, and thank you for your service. I want to start talking about the visits that I've been doing, joining the governor. The governor has been visiting some of the public schools in Providence. I joined him to visit Alvarez and Juanita Sanchez High School. And also we have been to the EQ and to the Del Sesto was the latest one that we visited today. It's great to go and see the facilities and how the staff is getting ready for the new school year. We have been so far very impressed to see the quality of the work to get ready in the physical appearance of the facility so far. So, thank you, Governor, for including me on those tours. I just want to talk about some of the things that I have participated within the last week. I was able to join the Washington County Fair, and I was able to experience that with my daughter. We had a great time. And I want to thank the organizers because something that I noticed is they had several stations with hand sanitizer and hand washing station throughout the fair. So kudos to you. Thank you for taking the steps to keep everybody safe while we're having fun. So thank you. On Sunday, I was able to join the first cohort of this is the inaugural class of sign language interpreters who are being trained to address health equity issues. And it was good to be there and to hear the presentation of some of the speakers. And they touched on areas that I can relate to, and I have seen this when talking about interpretation of another language from Spanish to English, and I have experience talking also with other immigrants' family, that the challenge for the kids to translate for the parents. And it was the importance about talking about equity is that sometimes we don't think about it from the perspective of the individuals that are deaf of hard of hearing, that they had been experiencing the same thing, having a child communicate a medical diagnostic to a parent without having the time to process that as a family. And also to make sure that the information is being transmitted directly from the individual to the doctor without having their privacy violated. They're able to speak, to communicate directly with their doctor. So it was eye-opening, and I was glad to be there. Just a reminder of the importance of equity. I was also joined, someone that was there also supporting this work was Secretary Woman Sarah Jones was there. And this is happening in a partnership with Rhode Island College. So as you know, I'm a Rick graduate, go Rick. So every time I have the opportunity to highlight Rick, I will go for it. So thank you, Rick, for stepping up on your partnership here. Also, last night I was able to continue the topic about equity. Tina Pedersen invited me to go and experience the impossible dream, which is the opportunity to go into, to have individuals that are in wheelchair or have mobility issues can go and experience the view of Rhode Island from the water. This boat is completely accessible. They're able to move in any part of the boat, and they're able even to be the one conducting the boat. So it was a great experience. Also talking, a reminder about equity, and Tina is always advocating and reminding us. She's actually very active in all of the Facebook Live that we have, and reminding everyone about the importance of making sure that we keep in mind those individuals that have mobility issues and that are in wheelchair in our daily work. And she's also would be happy if I put a plug. She's going to have Accessibility is Beautiful, and that's going to be on the 18th, and it's going to be at the Steel Yard. Make sure that you all come over and join us. I also want to extend the thanks to Harry Horgan, who is one of the founders of the Impossible Dream, for making the ship as accessible to so many individuals along the eastern seaboard. As I said earlier today, I visited the EQ and the Sesto school with the governor. It was a great experience today. I just coming off this afternoon from the bi-weekly town hall on Facebook, the Small Business Town Hall. We were able to have more information for our small business community. We continue to have those. The next one is going to be on August 30th, and Senator Whitehouse is going to be joining us to talk about the things that he's working on at the federal level to help our small business community. So make sure that you're turning for that. And over the past few months, my office has continued to do the work about housing. We have our virtual summit. We're going to have a lunch and learn coming up on Thursday at noontime. We continue the conversation about housing because it's an important topic, and we are in the middle of a crisis right now. So join us for those conversations, lunch and learn. And you can register by going to the website of the Lieutenant Governor, ltgov.ri.gov. You can send us also an email, and we can make sure that you get added to our mailing list and you get all the information. Another areas in which my office has been doing a lot of work and is helping the Gold Star mothers, the Gold Star families. I'm happy to report that my office has been very involved working with them, helping sure to fundraise for the permanent memorial for our fallen heroes that will be located at the Veterans Memorial in Exeter. And so far, we have been able to secure $25,000 in philanthropy funds for this purpose. The Gold Star families have already up to $60,000 out of their $100,000 goal. So please, if any business out there is able to make a contribution, please reach out to the Gold Star family. We have the contact information available on our website, or reach out to my office and we were gonna put you in contact with them. I'm gonna take a moment to thank Ernie Almonte, who's taking the lead in making this possible, and he's making sure that we are collaborating with the Gold Star family and get to their goal. We're also planning the Operation Holiday Cheers. We have to make sure that we have planning ahead to make sure that we have the care packages ready to be sent on the holiday season for our men and women that are serving overseas. If you're interested in participating, also please join us, communicate with us and to our office of the Lieutenant Governor, and we would love to have you being part of this Operation Cheers. The long-term care, we continue to have our regular meetings. We're having a break from the summer, and we're going to be back in September. So we're doing, there's a lot of work happening in that area. And for me, it's an area in which I have not worked that much in, so I'm getting my hands all around it and learning a lot about the work that is happening in there. The COVID-19 Equity Council continues to meet. We're meeting in person. We have been meeting right here. And the next meeting is going to be on August 25th. It's at 3:30, and the agenda are being posted in the open meeting portals. Again, this is still This is not we're not a public body, but we're trying to be proactive and make sure that we share the information and make it available. We have nothing to hide, but we're trying to figure out what is the best way to be in compliance with open meeting laws and making sure that we are following the rules with this meeting. Okay? So our next discussion is going to be about the back to school, and we're going to have representatives from RIE. They're going to be coming to talk to us about their plans for the back to school. Finally, looking ahead, I'm going to be joining Secretary's prior for the 2030 conversation together with the governor. That's going to be Thursday at 5:30.